Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys had a fantastic break. We're back in, and we're going to be playing Starboards again. I don't remember where we were. I remember the game actually started, because it got really hard. We were no longer a tutorial. That's right, we're trying to make plastics. Okay, I think this is the planet or the object we need to be on. Okay. Plastics. Where's our encyclopedia? Storyboards. Let's see. Okay, so we need hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon needs water and carbon. Carbon needs methane and oxygen needs water and a refiner. So let's see if we even have our refiner put down. Maybe it wasn't on this object. Let's go check our other objects before I just start building more. Okay. We have some stuff happening here. Okay. Does this not have water going to it? There's not water on this planet, is there? It's just methane. Let's see. Let's get a... Ooh, we need credits. Okay. Gotta accept her plastics. One. Yeah, we can make a reactor. Okay, let's go out. Let's fix this log jam. Because there's a log jam from this one to here. We do have a port here. The water is not getting processed through the refiner like we were hoping for, though. And it's saying there's something going on with this pipe. Oh, this pipe's not even connecting to it. Okay, we'll delete that. There we go. There we go! That's probably why everything was not up to speed. Oh, and look, there's a carbon already. Okay, okay. Okay, so we got our carbon being made. Hydrocarbon then takes the chemical lab and turns water and carbon into hydrocarbon, which it should start doing now. And then hydrocarbon needs to go to the refiner to make plastics. So maybe I need another refiner here? But I need credits. Let's go earn some money. Okay, let's see. Yes, this. So just for a little bit, I'm going to reroute this to go to the main space station just until I could get the credits. Maybe give some time for these factories to get caught up. Is that sending hydrogen there? It is not. Okay, that should give us some tech points here in a minute. We really need credits. So what's your credit one? Sulfur. Oh, that's nice. So whenever you hover over it, it automatically tells you which objects you currently have this on. So yeah, we'll accept it. We already have sulfur being transferred over. We need those credits. Go ahead and take a look here. There's still stuff stuck in the pipes. Are you guys, like... You're not exporting at all. So... Let me get another hub. You can go there. Well, let me connect to you. No, that's not what I wanted! Wasted. I should try and make Olo in the Kurzgesagt style at some point. Aw, that would be adorable. There we go. So now, if something's not being used, let's have it go to the space station. That way we don't have a backlog of resources. Okay. Let's see, I got checkpoints for this. I need crids. Gimme. Okay. With that underway, let me build up our credits and then we'll put this back over here. That might even- I might not even need a second refiner if it can... now process things. Might still need a refiner. Got that. Yeah, we'll take that for crids. Let's get back up. Okay, and you will now start exporting to you again. Okay. So now those are coming back in. Can I tell this to reject certain resources? That would be nice. That would be lovely. No, it just tells me what it gets. Okay. Although with the construction paper beak. See, there we've got a carbon. I don't know if that carbon... into the proper place, because this is the one that needs the carbon. With these, can I... No, I can't tell it to... I may have to restart the star system again. Because I think I may have set that up wrong. Let's go ahead and... level selection... Start new. Okay, and we'll skip through the dialogue. We've shown up. Everything's frozen. We need to figure out what to do about that and find our mystery. Yes, I know you don't want to be here. You want to be out there eating the Christmas ornament. I understand. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. I can't let you. Until you can be supervised, you've got to stay here. Okay. And then accept this. Rio's now gonna scream in protest. So there's that. Let's see. This one has all the resources we need. Christmas is tasty. Well, her favorite snack is plastic. Okay. That wasn't the best place, but here we are. Okay. And let's see. We need to get our space station up to level 2, so let's go ahead and accept the one with the uranium and start our extracting. Winter is also a plastic enjoyer. What is it with little creatures eating plastic? Just love the art style. This game's so nice. So tasty to look at. Okay, let's start building up them creds. And then we need... let's do... corridors. Creds. And once we get that filled, we'll be able to do the ice extractors. Yep. Then it says look for strangelets. Let's go ahead and do an engine room. Let's search this planet for the strangelet, or that one over there. Set our portal here. New strangelet. We'll go here. Let's set it in the middle. New strangelet. Let's see. Let's discover this one. Get you set up for creds. Let's see. This one kind of looks like a heart. I think that one there might have the strangelet. It is large enough. I'll have to do creds. Or, research points, techies. Next time. Because I'm running out of them. Yep, there it is. Okay. We'll set our... I need 10 tech points. Okay. Except you. Gotta wait for those to populate. Let's see. We need to do an extractor here. Gosh, the angle that sits on is so wonk. I love it. Okay, I finally have enough to discover it. Okay, you will be for credits. Let's set up extractors on all of these, so just so we're, like, producing. But first... this is the wrong thing. I wasn't meant to discover that. I was supposed to plop something down on here. That's fine. So this one is exporting, that one's exporting. Let's see. Sulfur or methane? I don't know. Let's go with reactor. Okay, yeah, so now we're gonna research the ice extractor, but I need some tech points before then. Now let's enter into here so I can get to that menu. Yep, I need 10. So that needs to wait. But I do need to put an extractor on here. Which of these resources am I not exporting yet? I may already be exporting those two. I've got that one there and that one there. Those ones already have all those there. But it's kind of... If I'm not having anything extract here, it's a waste. So let's go ahead and get these two going. And then we'll go here. Yes, sweetheart, I know. Life's unfair. I'll extract that for now. There we go. Now we got some creds and some tech points. Let's do more tech points. Go over here. And we'll set our station there. Nice. Okay. We need our special excavation hub there. We'll need to research our ice extractor before we'll be able to do that one. I need creds, so let's get that one underway, or tech points, so get that there. Okay, so that one's extracting. Is this one extracting? Let's enter and check. This one is extracting. Let's go here. And get you guys started. Is there one closer? Do this one here. Gonna go ahead and do tech points for this one, and then next time we'll start beefing up our credits. Okay. Everything should be extracting now. I'm not going to extract from this planet yet. It's going to be more of the production planet, so I'm going to try to keep it nice and clean, especially around this, to try and make it all work out. So we're going to research this. Okay. We can also go here and put the space station on here. Get these extractors going. Okay, we've got that one. Get this one. Probably would have been better to grab that one. Nice! Now we've got our ice extractor. And we definitely need to bulk up on credits now. So let's go here. This one's got methane. But I need my credits. There we go. Okay, so now we're extracting our methane. We need to extract water. Let's see. I want as close to this as we can for the water, so it's gonna be this one. Let's collect those and get the new mission started. Okay, let's see. Ice is all the way over here. We have to do the long pipes for now. Okay, so now we've got water we're collecting. Water needs to go to the space station though. Not the space station, but the artifact. extractor. Let's see. Sure, we'll do bird baths before we reroute that water. Let's go for creds. Let's go up here. Okay, so now we need to build this to receive water. We need a landing pad. Let's put it here. And then connect this to this. And let's do that one. Okay, and once the bird baths are done, we'll reroute the water to go here. Okay, I may go ahead and just explore the whole star system while we're here. Or at least this whole sector. Let's do this. Then we'll research tech points next time. Methane and sulfur, water and sulfur, and aluminum. The bird baths are done. Okay. We'll do the lab next. Okay, so we've explored a whole sector. I'm gonna go here though, and we're going to reroute this. I may make another, you know what? Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna make another export pad, launch pad for the ice. And you're just going to export the ice. There we go. And now that we've got our dedicated ice exporter, we'll put it here. So now this will start getting water to this facility. Let's see. They're asking for stuff now that is manufactured for the upgrades, so we'll wait until we can get this mission on its footing. Okay, so now they're asking for the plastics. Now let's do this one. Go accept the plastics. Encyclopedia plastic. So we're gonna need a refiner. Yes, but first go down this chain. So a refiner that turns water into oxygen. Let's get a refiner down. You're... Stop it. Stop exporting to there. And export to here. And... then let's... look at that. Okay. Once that produces oxygen... then we need methane, which we have here. Methane and oxygen in the chemical lab. We'll put our chemical lab here. Oxygen there. Methane. Why can't I? Oh, you can only have one tube. Okay. Methane can export there. Well, no. That's wrong, because now we've got logistics. I can put this here. Then the methane tube can go here, and we can export it and put it in the chemical lab. That'll get us the carbon. Then once we have the carbon, we need to mix it with water in the chemical lab to make hydrocarbon. And then once we have that hydrocarbon, it can be turned into plastics into the refiner. So we also need water to go here. Let's make another hub here. Water here and water.
This is your self-care reminder.
Water here.
Please hydrate,
water
stretch,
here.
and save your progress.
Speaking of water, make sure you hydrate with me. And then we need a stretch. Okay. How do we do this? Input! Input water! Hi, Rio, baby, yes. You can still not go eat that plastic. You may still stay in this space, because you will destroy everything your teeth land on. We cannot have that. You will stay here. I know, you'll unhappily stay here. There's so much room to be in. You don't... I mean, I say that. It's a pretty small space, but... compared to the house. You cannot go. You must stay. Yes. Rio disagrees. Why can't I put water? It needs water and carbon in the chemical lab. Rio wishes to nom. She wishes to destroy. She yearns for destruction. Okay, okay. Water goes to you. Why can't I put water in you? Accept water. It says you must accept it. Okay. Let's backtrack. Plastic. To get plastic, I need hydrocarbon. To get hydrocarbon, I need to put water and carbon into the chemical lab. This already has carbon in it. If I could get the water to connect to it, then do I need to... It won't accept it there. Okay. Because there's already a connection here, right? Okay. Let's do this then. I'm going to move you slightly over here. And then we're going to move you here. That's not properly attached. There we go. Now it's attached. Okay, so now if water goes into you, will it go into this? I also need to export out of this. So let me adjust you. There we go. All right, let's see what it'll do. If it'll reroute the carbon back to the plant. Yes, it will. There it goes. But is it sending water through? Yes! Yes! Okay. That'll make the hydrocarbon. Then once the hydrocarbon is made, we can send it back to the refiner. Oh no. Is this connected to the refiner? Because I need that connected to the refiner. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Let's adjust you so I can maybe sneak another line past you to the refiner. That's right. I can only have one input. Okay. I need an export line from this to the other one. Make like a circular system. So let's get you taken care of. We're gonna move you here. Move you around the sharp drilly part, which is probably not the best. Okay. Okay, now we've got a circular system. So then once this starts making plastic, where do I need to send the plastic? I need to send the plastic from you to you. Alright, let's see if the system works. I'm not convinced. Okay, let's focus on our other stuff while we're waiting for that to work out. Okay. I'm not quite sure where we are. I know we're making... Is this using any of these extra resources we're sending down? It's taken resources. I think I need to make another system. Okay. Delete all the pipes. I'm starting from ground zero. Okay. So, at the most very basics, we need water into oxygen. Water export into this pipe goes to the extractor. Once the oxygen is made, then we can make carbon by combining oxygen and methane. And then once we've got carbon, we need to get water to into the system. Let's make another hub here. Water into this system. And then we need this to be able to... Let's move this over here so we can get some of that methane out. Let's actually delete this pipe so we can refresh it. Okay, that'll turn that into hydrocarbon. Once we have hydrocarbon, it can then go back to the refiner. So let's make another hub. I don't know, let's screw up the whole system. Yeah, it's not really sending the... Okay, let's see. That's its import right now. It won't accept another one. So let's remove you. Let's see. Okay, there, it's in a hydrocarbon. Or a carbon here. So now that should make a hydrocarbon. But then once it makes the hydrocarbon, it needs to export out into a place that isn't. Okay, so let's export out. Are we only allowed to have one export? Okay, I'm gonna need a second refiner regardless. Okay. So let's delete you. Let's get a second refiner. Since your final output is here, let's put you here. Okay. And we'll delete you and you. Okay, we're gonna have to do some gymnastics here. Okay. Let's get another logistics hub. Delete you. And bring you around here. Okay, let's see if this can complete the chain. We'll know whenever we see a plastic come out of here. And actually, you're not supposed to be connected to you. Your output. We need a third refiner. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. Okay. Your job is to put carbon into hydrocarbon. And then your job is to make hydrocarbon into plastics. So now this should be making carbon. Right now we're just making ash. Why are you just making ash? You need water. Oh. No. Okay. There we go. We need water and carbon. There's a carbon. There's a water. Why is it just making ash? It's making an oxygen now. Oh, and the chemical lab. The chemical lab has to make... Okay, let's get a second chemical lab. Okay. From the beginning. Plastic. Okay. So you're making oxygen. You're turning this into carbon. And then you will turn that carbon into hydrocarbon. You will turn this hydrocarbon into plastic and then deliver it to the station. Right now they're just doing goo. There we go. Where are you sending that? You have a carbon. There it goes, hydrocarbon. And then that hydrocarbon goes to the plastic. Yes! Plastic's discovered! I did it! Finally! Ah! I did it! Goodness, that took way too long. IBO. Okay. Now we're cooking with grease. Boy. If you just hear me randomly saying hi, it is to a puppy. A very upsetty spaghetti puppy. She believes she has the right to eat the ornaments. Okay, so now we're almost done with the plastics. Now we can get to the next part of the mission, finally. I just need one more plastic. Come on. Yes! Ah! Making that prototype was easier than stealing a worm from a warbler. That's kind of racist. I can build a custom excavation tool. All I need is to study some ceramics, electronic components, and energy. Let's get flapping. Ruth, you know I never stop you from cooking up crazy inventions, but safety gear wouldn't hurt. How about a mask? Never figured you for the health and safety type. Thanks for looking out for me, Rust. Okay, we'll accept it. Ceramics, circuit board. Okay. We need a components lab research. The components lab needs acid. Craft acid by using sulfur and water. And a chemical lab. Okay, let's go see if we have a planet that's got sulfur and water on it. This one does. Okay, so now we're gonna put down the chem lab. We need an extractor for the water, an extractor for the sulfur, and we need that to export out. That'll give us our acid. Oh, those aren't extractors. Those are pipe hubs. There we go. Discovered acid. We are ruining every piece of land we're touching. Okay, so we got acid fixing to be discovered. That'll get us our new production facility, the component lab. Lame. Let's see. The components lab can turn silicon and acid into a circuit board. So we already have acid on this planet. Let's put this near one of these import. We're gonna put it like an import port here for the silicone. Let's do it kind of halfway, like right here. I'm gonna stop sending the acid out. Put it to you. Then we need a
It's almost time to
landing
close
pad.
visitation to the atrium.
Put that to you, and then you can export to the launch pad. But then we need silicone to start being sent to you. So let's get the silicone on its way. So we've got some here. Let's see if we can just export silicone. Yeah, we'll just delete that pipe for now. And then we'll move you to be imported onto you. Once those are imported, it'll start the production of the electronics. What about ceramics? Ceramics can be made in a crucible with carbon and aluminum. We'll have to do that on the other space rock. Oh, it needs 3 power? Oof, okay. Let's put these in the sunlight. 1, 2. Will that put them in the shadow? 3. There it goes. Discovered circuit board. Okay. I don't know what this 5 electricity thing is, but we'll figure it out next time. Okay, let's put this away. And then we'll go over here. Alright, who's on to raid? Raid. Let's see. Thank you for being here. You know, Popcorn is on right now. We haven't raided them yet, I think, like ever. And they're playing Pokemon Legends Z-A. So let's go raid Popcorn Kernel. For those of you still here, thank you. You can follow me at these places and more. For those of you who want to join the raid, you can copy this message, and if you're a USI donor or donation recipient, you could copy the one with the special emotes.
Prepare for duty, space friends.
That's all the time we have for today. We'll be doing the Discord Work Together stream tomorrow, so feel free to join us there if you would like. So until next time, have fun, space friends!